Hello everyone, my name is Zainab and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna give you a really beginner friendly course about PowerPoint part 1. So let's get started. We're gonna click on the search button and then search PowerPoint. And then we're gonna click on PowerPoint. After that, this screen will appear. That means you have entered PowerPoint. Here you could see different type of designs. These are called templates or themes. We could choose any template. So basically templates are to make our presentations or speeches more colorful and attractive, also eye-catchy. For example, I'm gonna take this template. This template's name is a facet. Here we could also change our color, the design's color. For example, this is green. We could make it blue, pink, or even this theme. So, for example, I need this layout, this theme, and then so I'm gonna click on create. So here we are. We would have this. Okay, if we want a new one, so we could just click on new and then here we are. For now, let's just take a blank presentation. Here and on the top left, here's on the file button. If we click it, there are many options. For example, new, open, save, and etc. So we just know about new. It's gonna put a brand new presentation. Here, if we wanna open our previous work on PowerPoint, we could click on open, and then, for example, this. We're just gonna click on that file, and then if we want to save our work, we could just click on save and then just save it on our PC or anything else. We could also print, share, and that's it. If you want to also go back, then you could just click on this arrow. Here, beside this file button, there are some tabs. For example, home, insert, design, transition, animation, slideshow, review, view, and a lot more. So first we're gonna learn about this home tab. So here, as you can see, there is a new slide button. If we want a new slide, for example, this page is known as a slide. So this is slide number 1. I need slide number 2, another slide. So I'm gonna go and click on this, and then I'm just gonna select the theme, which slide, like which type of slide, which style we need. We could also take blank ones, the title slide just like this one, and title and content, section header, to content, comparison, title only, content with caption, and picture with caption ones are also available. We could also duplicate selected slides from outline and reduce slides. So for now we're just gonna take title and content. So here we are. This is slide number 1, slide number 2. Okay, so for example, I write the heading like this, but then I need it. This is really plain and simple, and I need colorful, attractive, and eye-catchy. So what are we gonna do? We're just gonna select it, and then here you can choose from here or in here. in the font, but in the font section, here we could make it bold by clicking on B. Here we could also make it Italian writing, so it's a little diagonal. We could also underline it, or we could also make it shadow. It looks more professional that way. We could also just make a line in here, which is called the strike through. Here, if you want to decrease its font size, so you're just gonna make it like that. Or if you want to increase its font size, you're just gonna click on this one. Or you could also make it from here, like that. Let's make it 72. Okay, here we could also change its font by clicking on this arrow, and then we're gonna click. I'm just gonna choose this Algerian text. It's really good. And then if we need colorful text, we're just gonna go in here, and then we could make it red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and so on. If we want more colors, then we could just select it from here. So, for example, the new color would be this, and the current color is this. Okay, look, beautiful. We could also add text. Like this. And then after that, you could see that it automatically capitalized the first letter. And I didn't do it. Okay, so after this font one, after this is the paragraph section. What if I made a whole paragraph? I wrote a whole paragraph like this. But what if this, I just wanted it like that. Not in here. I just wanted it in the middle, the text in the middle. So I could just select this. Look, it's in the middle. Or we could just go in here, make it here, here, and we could also just do it. We could also select, customize it. But I prefer this one. It's more good. Or if you want it formal, so you can make it like that. But the heading should be in the middle, like this. Okay, now beside this paragraph one, here's a drawing section. So you could also draw in PowerPoint. Did you know that if we can't only draw on Paint or any other thing, we could also draw on PowerPoint using our imaginations? You could just go in here and then select an shape. For example, I need this one. And then I just select it and then do like that. And then here it comes. We could also go to shape effects and then make shadows. Yeah, that's more cool, isn't it? Looks like it's in mid-air. Okay, we could also fill the shape. like that. Wow. Increase its size or decrease its size, like that. But I prefer it should be this much. Okay, now let's go to the next tab, which is insert. And did you know that we could also not only draw, but we could add also online pictures? For example, I'm gonna take a new slide, but for that you have to pick an slide which has pictures. How you know which can insert pictures and which cannot? I'm gonna tell you. So here, for example, there are 6 these icons. You could see colorful ones. So that means that you could insert the online pictures from there. So I'm going to tell you all the slides in which you could insert the pictures. This slide, this, and this. So there are basically 5 slides in which we can insert our pictures. For example, let's take this. I'm gonna add the heading, which is gonna be picture. Okay, so here we're gonna add, for example, apple, and then I'm gonna add here an image of an apple. So for that we're gonna click on one of these icons, which is this one, or for online pictures. If you want pictures from your PC, then you could just go in here. I'm gonna take online pictures, but you would need internet to take the online pictures. So let's try again. We're gonna click here on online pictures. And then we have to wait a few seconds, and then we're gonna click on Bing image search. And then after that, your pictures are here. So here we could also search our things, in which you have, like which thing you want, or you could view from here. I needed an apple picture, so I'm gonna click on apple, and then I'm gonna view all. So as you can see, there are many fresh looking apples. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna click on insert, and then look, we could make it bigger. Here's the apple's picture. Look. And here I'm gonna click on this and then add banana. We could also add from our PC. Okay, but for now we're just gonna take it from online pictures. We're gonna search banana, click enter, and then here are our bananas. We could also insert 2 at a time, like this. We could just select 2 of them, and then here, this is 1, this is 2. This one, I'm gonna delete it. Here we could also add these things from our PC, our images from the PC. So we're just gonna go on this icon besides the online picture icon. We're just gonna click on it, and then I'm gonna take it. So I wanna take this picture, I'm gonna insert it. So here we are. Look. So cool. And then here we are. We could insert our pictures from online, and we could also insert our pictures from our computer. Okay. Alright. Now after this tab, in the insert tab, you could just go here in the design tab. Here we could take our designs. Here are different types of templates. We could just click one, take one, and then select this thing, and look, so cool. Also look at the heading. It had changed. And then it looks much more cuter like this, doesn't it? I'm just gonna put it here and then a little small. Well, that's perfect. And then after that, we could also take any other templates. Okay, so after designs, there's an transition tab. We could leave it for the next video. And then here we're gonna come to animations. Here, for example, we want to see our slides. Here's one, the first slide, second slide, third slide. But they are just plain. I want animation. So what are we gonna do? We're just gonna go here, and then we're gonna take a new slide by going home, and then we're gonna take a new slide which is blank. Let's go back to animations. So let's go here, and then for example I'm gonna choose this. Here, as you can see, at first there were no options, but now there are, because this will only work if we just select like text or image or anything. Look, I have selected this. That's why I can see these options. Okay, so here there are none animations. We could just make it appear. This text. We could make it fade. Look. For example, I'm gonna choose this. I'm gonna make it fade. And then reappear. It's gonna fly in, float in. You can also split. It could wipe, shape. Wow, look at these all animations. That's the wheel animation. Random bars. It's gonna grow on time. There are many options. It could zoom and then swirl, bounce, title, darken, lighten. Wow, there are many ones. But my best one is this. This one. And then for reappearing, it's this. Okay, so now you know about the File tab, Home tab, Insert, Design, and Animation. So that's it for today, and I hope you liked my video. And if you got some information, you learned something new, so please be kind enough to subscribe my channel and also share it to your friends so they could also learn all these things. Okay, so I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.